Hey guys, what's up? Hey folks, what's up? Oh, that light is bright. Just got out of the sauna. How's it going? Happy Friday. It's going to be intense. It's going to be intense tonight. What's up, guys? Come on in. Friday, oh, that light is bright. Light bright. I got notes. Today's going to be pretty vulnerable. Vulnerable. You guys ever hear whenever a door closes, a bigger door is about to open? You guys hear that? Come on in, come on in. Let me see. How's it looking? Are we everywhere? We're everywhere. What's up? I'm looking at Facebook. How you guys doing? Yeah, I'm just hanging out because I'm hesitant. I'm a little bit hesitant today. You guys know that saying, if a door closes or slams in your face, there's a bigger door that's about to open. This is weird. I haven't done a live in probably what, a week, 2 weeks, a week and a half. It's kind of weird. I'm like, ooh, it's kind of strange. It's almost like cold calling. You have to do it frequently. So here I am. I'm going to kind of go off the cuff like I always kind of do, but kind of not today because this is a reoccurring pattern that I'm starting to notice and starting to be grateful for doors being slammed in my face. Because I kind of know, well, let me give you guys some hacks on this, because if a door gets slammed in your face, it never feels good. It's hard to be grateful for that slammed door. But if you know that there's a bigger door that's going to be opened, you're cool with it. You try to be cool with it. And with time, when you realize that that is the case, you're cool with it. Now, the bigger the slam is, the harder that door slams, the bigger the reward is. Now, there is a caveat. For those of you just coming in, I'm talking about when a door gets slammed in your face, a bigger one is just about to open. But is that always the case? What do you guys think? Or do you think sometimes the door just slams and that's it? There's no more doors that are going to open. You're done. What do you think? What do you think? The answer kind of depends on you. Are you going to notice the door opening? Because you got two choices. When a door slams in your face, I'm going to give you guys some really concrete examples today because this happens quite frequently to me, like I said earlier, and now I'm realizing that I must observe. I must observe. When a door slams, I need to look at what's around me. I need to look at what doors may be opening up, because you got two choices when a door slams in your face. And yes, I will give you guys real examples of me throughout my life. I mean, we're almost 4 minutes in. I think we're going to break 20 minutes tonight because I have notes on this topic. See this? I wrote that in the gym because I have a pen and paper. I have pen and paper everywhere I go, folks. But I felt compelled to write this because I had the biggest door open for me yesterday. Biggest door for me. Would I say my professional career? I think so. I really think so. But around Easter time, a door got slammed in my face. And it got slammed really hard. And I'm very figurative tonight, eh? Figuratively speaking. This really happened, but this happens all the time. And like I said, I've got concrete examples. So, door slams in your face. I'm going to tell you I don't want you to feel bad for me. I have a crazy, incredible life. I'm going to frame it like this to start with. I have a crazy life. I love my life. But would it be a problem? I have like stupid big goals. Like I'm going to take a breath here because I want to be careful how I say this. I have ridiculously big goals. I have unrealistic goals. And I'm hard on myself, not because it makes me perform better, yo. I'm hard on myself, but I'm not miserable. Does that make sense? I get hungrier with the more success I have, but I get off on it. So it's not like, I know a lot of people say this, I get messages all the time. I don't want to work like you do, Mark. I don't want to work like you do. Well, my goals are my goals. They're not, I don't want anyone to work like me. But let's be clear here. Should we get this out of the way right here? Do you guys think I want to work all my life? Do you guys think I enjoy working? Well, I do. I talk about all the time. This is known. I'm totally rambling, but it's good. There's a direction here. For those of you tuning in, when the door gets slammed in your face, a bigger one's about to open, if you're paying attention. So, one of my goals is to make 8 figures a year. 10 million bucks a year, yo. So, I don't expect anyone to feel bad for a door being slammed in my face, including myself. So what I'm saying is, I have a great life and I choose to put this pressure on myself. I don't know if I framed that properly, because I know some people are going, oh, poor you, poor you, poor you. So doors being slammed in my face are not devastating or life-threatening, okay? Okay, we're good? So let's go to when a door slams in your face. Do you sulk or do you hulk? I made that up. That's trademarked. Do you crawl in a corner and cry in fetal position? Or do you get up and look around for possible other doors opening? Do you sulk or do you hulk? Hulk smash. Because there's going to be a lot of doors that are going to be slightly opening, and you may have to smash through many of them to find the bigger one. Are you with me so far? This always happens 100% of the time. Even when the slammed door seems, I just told you guys, around Easter time, I had one of the biggest slammed doors in my face. It was crazy. I was devastated. And just yesterday, a bigger door opened concerning that slammed door. Like a bigger door, a way bigger door, a life-changing door. But I wanted to sulk. But instead, I decided to hulk. Hulk smash. I decided to look for possible open doors. Sometimes you're going to need help to find those open doors. Now I'm going kind of like a little, I'm going to keep going with my flow because I like this. These are discoveries to me. Open doors are not always obvious. So let me give you an example. For me, losing my job, getting fired, that happens all the time. That used to happen all the time in computers. I'm kind of unemployable. I can't do it. I never really could do the job thing back when I used to work in computers, but I put up with it. And when I got fired, there was always another door. But because the doors were not the right doors, I was just getting another job. The doors kept closing and closing and closing harder and closing faster. In other words, God was trying to tell me, you're not looking at the right doors. Look at the other possible doors, like possibly entrepreneurship, working for yourself. Even though they're probably more difficult to smash through, they're there. They're available for you. With me? With me? Are you with me? So in my case, that's what happened in my job. I kept getting fired because of I obviously didn't want to be there, and it showed in my actions and mostly my words. So doors kept opening, but they were just not, they weren't good doors until I chose one of the better open doors. So don't just jump into the next door. You got to be conscious. You got to look at what possible options you have. Is that making sense? But there will always be a bigger door. Bigger doors will open, okay? Now, I'm going to give you some concrete examples because sometimes the most uncomfortable doors are the biggest ones. Actually, most of the time. Growing is painful. Growing is super painful. This door that I opened last night, specifically 8 p.m. last night, I literally walked through a huge door after a door just got slammed in my face maybe a couple of weeks back. And it was super, not only uncomfortable to walk through that door last night, but I needed help to find that door. Okay, this is going to be a little more, I don't know if it's advanced, but sometimes the doors that are not so obvious, you don't see them. This is kind of cryptic tonight, isn't it? It's important. If you're following me, this could be so powerful, guys. I'm the type of guy, I don't like asking people for advice if I'm stuck. Go figure. I look at YouTube. I'm very freaking resourceful. But for example, I have to use, I won't tell you exactly what the problem was. I got all kinds of doors getting slammed in my face. By the way, if you're trying to do great things, like stupid, unrealistically great things, the doors are going to be slammed all the time, more and more and more. I want to do a little illustration for you guys right here because there's something this is a meme. This is actually a meme you may have seen online. Have you guys seen the meme or the image of the guy who's digging for gold and he's going through like underground? Did you guys see that? And right before he gets to the gold, he turns around and gives up and goes the other way. And then below, there's another guy that goes to the gold and just keeps going that little bit more and breaks through and gets the gold. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? Do you know which image I'm talking to? In other words, when you're just about there is when you usually quit, is the moral of that meme or that GIF. Okay? So here's what I think should be added to that illustration. Is that like, for example, that earth or the ground that he's digging through, I believe that ground should have gotten more dense and more tough to dig through the closer he got to the gold. So in other words, if you're getting a lot of doors slammed in your face really, really abruptly or hard or often, you're probably very close to that open door. Big time. So, with that being said, yesterday, I needed help. I actually needed help without admitting I needed help. I couldn't see the possible open door. I was searching for a few weeks. I'm like, that door slammed. There's no bigger open door. And I'm asking God, I'm like, where's my door? Where's my bigger door? Like I'm still stuck. It's even getting worse. That slammed door broke my nose and my nose ain't healing. It was a rough door. But I contacted someone who was a confidant. I won't say his name, but it's someone I highly, highly, highly respect. He's in our industry. He's an entrepreneur, super successful. And I didn't necessarily want to ask him about the doors. We just got to talking. And then we were talking about, those of you who did content with me, remember when we talk about when you're in a rut, find a confidant and bitch and complain with them. And because we don't bitch and complain, we're not supposed to. Words have power, but sometimes it's good to let it all out, right? Am I wrong? It's good to let it all out, but you don't do it online like I'm doing right now. You don't do this. You do it with a confidant. And yesterday I got on a call, well, just chatting with it's like chatting with an old friend. You know who you are. He knows who he is. I'm not going to name him because he said, don't name me. But I was going to. And it was unbelievable how he saw things that I did not see. I consider myself to be quite observant, quite aware of doors, big open doors that are right in front of me, and I didn't see it. So when he said, okay, well, first of all, he didn't say, what about this option? He said, wake the F up. He said, the door's right there, bro. Like, I'm still kind of figuratively speaking, but it would have taken me a long time to find that door. So here I am, I'm telling you guys, from a guy who doesn't like to open up to anyone about my closed doors. How often do I complain a lot online? I don't know, do I? I don't think I do. Guys, chasing an 8-figure per year income comes with daily slammed doors. Just so you know. If you're looking at making 6 figures a year, not so bad. You'll get doors, there'll be open doors. There's open doors everywhere, especially with online personal branding, online marketing, network marketing as well. There's doors everywhere. For 100 grand a year, yeah. You won't get your nose broken too much if you're a little persistent. You follow somebody who knows how to do it. You listen to them and you take action. You could do that. $1 million a year. Now you guys are probably saying, what does that have to do with it? Why would it be harder to get to $1 million a year than 6 figures a year? It just is. It just is. It is. I'm speaking to you from experience. But now going to 8 figures, it's a whole different animal. It's like the information out there to, I don't know, here, read my ebook, How to Make 10 million a year. Go ahead. By the time you're done, you'll be able to do it. There is no stuff like that. You have to be like super resourceful. And what the 8-figure earners don't tell you is that the doors are coming, buddy. The doors are coming. So I don't publicly talk about these doors. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you guys something right now. What happened yesterday to me, my confidant, who's watching this right now. I don't want to give too much away. We'll just put it this way. He's going to see this. What you helped me out with yesterday, brother, is going to bring me to that 8-figure income. That single conversation, because you pointed me to a door that I did not see. So Marc Lalonde here, Mr. Know-It-All. I didn't say I know it all. I say I don't like to ask for help too much. When I just became vulnerable, I was almost crying in bed yesterday. I was like, holy schnutz. I never saw that open door. So sometimes it's good to ask for help, for doors, with somebody you trust. Wow, Mark, you just I'm emotional right now, actually. I'm emotional right now. You're getting me in a very vulnerable state because I was really discouraged. I haven't done a live for a week and a half. I've been working like a beast to try to find those open doors, but now it's become a ramble fest. We're 20 minutes in. I might as well keep going. I'm going to talk about growing. The doors that are the hardest doors to walk through are sometimes the golden doors. They are. You got to give them you got to open them. You got to open them. Now, any kind of growth, I was starting to get into this and then I went in a whole other direction a second ago. But any growth, this is weird. Like, this is weird what I'm about to say, but I remember when I was young, how my knees hurt, my joints hurt when I was growing pains. I remember that. Isn't that odd? Do you guys remember that? When you were young, when you were growing, the growing pains, physical pains? I also remember that when I was putting on muscle. as the muscles grow. Like I had spurts where football season, when I'd bulk up and I'd feel it was painful to grow. When you work out with weights, it doesn't tickle. It's painful, and that's how you grow. Another one that Arnold Schwarzenegger used to do, and I got this from Arnold Schwarzenegger, is forced reps with the brain. Do you guys do that? Where you overlearn, you do forced reps. It's like, you guys know what forced reps are in weights? When you can't do it anymore and you just keep going. Someone helps you. It's a forced rep. So you overexert the muscle. I do that with the brain. So if I'm learning something and it's just my brain is full, I'm going to push it and overlearn it to the point where I'm literally like vegetable state. I'm like, I didn't get any of that, but let's study one more chapter, even though I don't even know what I'm reading. Then I go to bed, and in the morning I'm like, whoa, it does this thing. So it's painful because you don't want to keep studying when you're tired, but that's how you grow. You push past the pain. Push past the pain. I went off a little bit. It's just because some of those doors feel like that. And sometimes it's in the form of work. Sometimes it's in the form of facing fears. But the doors are there, folks. There is no shortage of doors when one gets slammed in your face. Okay? I got notes. I'm going to go through my notes because I don't want to miss anything. I'm a little all over the place, but tonight's good for me because I get to share what I'm going through right now. I've cracked a serious code right here. And just so you guys know, I'm doing mansion shopping too, eh? Did you guys know that? Would you guys like to see me go look at some houses? I was talking to a friend about that. A friend of mine did that when she went to look at houses. I'm thinking, I think I'm going to do that too. Would you guys like to come on the ride with me? Well, on the ride as I go look at some mansions. It's crazy for me, by the way, guys. Like, this is a weird jump for me. But why did I even go there? Why did I even go there? Because I'm upgrading my life, I guess. And I'm just, oh, yeah, because I want to say, I don't want to work all my life. Who's interested in knowing what my goals are? I don't know. Do you want to know? Do you think I just want to make 8 figures to make 8 figures? Do you think I just want to make like 10 million a year just to make 10 million? Or do you think I want to do something with that? Or do you think I want to work all my life the way I'm working now? I don't. I don't want to work. I'm not looking to make 8 figures and have a job. I'm looking to make 8 figures and be able to do absolutely nothing. Will I do nothing? Probably not. I'll probably just keep working as hard. But what I'm building is meant to either be acquired for a lot of money, where I could invest that money to bring in my 10 million, or it sounds ridiculous to many people. I understand that. To me, it's perfectly normal when I talk this way. So I apologize, but I don't. Those are the numbers I'm going for right now. And in order to do that, I'm going through a lot of doors. So I said that a million times. I just wanted you guys to know that I'm not interested in working all my life. And what I'm doing right now is I'm working super hard because I want to speed up time as much as I can. I've got some doors that are open like this. I'm kicking them down to grab the loot so that I'm okay for the rest of my life. Really okay. But I'm probably going to keep working. 23 minutes, guys. I'm in such a chilled state right now. It's unbelievable because I feel like after yesterday, I can do no wrong even if I do wrong. Let me give you guys a couple of examples in my life, okay? In my life, from aside from the jobs. We're going to start with how bigger doors have opened when doors got slammed. I'm going to talk about my career after my job. This is going to be interesting because this is on Facebook as well. So hello Facebook. I probably have some friends on here, like from university, college, high school, middle school, childhood friends. If you guys see this, anybody with a job who wants to get out of their job, I'm going to tell you my evolution and how the doors got slammed and slammed and slammed, and bigger ones opened and bigger ones opened and bigger ones opened. Because anyone who's going to see me next year, the way I plan on living, I want to reap some of the rewards now. I've been doing quite well, and I mean, if I'm going to my backyard, you're going to see my house, and it's not an ego thing. It's just I want to live well. I've earned it, and I'm earning it. So I don't want people to think it just happens overnight. I'm going to tell you guys the doors that have slammed for me. Very simple. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Okay, my work from home journey. The thing that allowed me to quit my $200,000 per year computer job is network marketing. You guys know what that is? It's like direct sales. I did protein shakes. So I still do network marketing, by the way. I have 8 income streams. Most entrepreneurs have many income streams. So that's what freed me. But then doors started getting slammed for me. Did they get slammed in terms of, how did they get slammed if I was doing so well in network marketing? For me, they weren't aligned with my goal. Because my goal, I was working a lot, and I always kind of struggled a bit with duplication in the beginning. So I couldn't get my team to duplicate. This is when you enroll people, guys, like Amway. For those of you that don't know, that's how I was able to originally quit my job 5 years ago, 6 years ago now, was through network marketing. So I found it was a struggle because I was just working super, super hard, and I know you can make 7 figures. That was my goal back then. You can make 7 figures in network marketing with work and a lot of personal development though. Like you just got to learn. You got to learn. It's not about hard work. It's about how to do it right and lead properly and really pass on the personal development. I don't want to get into what I found out later, but in the beginning, I was just telling my team to grind with basic systems when I wasn't going to the source of it, and I'm really rambling, but I don't want to get too much into it. But in network marketing, you're better off to have 3 to 12, 6 to 12, 3 leaders to start with, that you train them on personal development, guys. Get them the GoPro book, teach them some routines to do daily, get them to study and learn the skills. It's better to do that with 3 people than go to your whole team and just tell them to go talk to Aunt Sally. Because if it starts up here, your 3 people that you taught can teach their 3 people how to personally, you're creating leaders. I went way off there. My point was I did not know how to do this in the beginning. So I was getting doors slammed in terms of not enough money for Mark and too much work. So what did that lead me into? The bigger door that opened for me at the time with what I knew, don't get me wrong, if you got skills in network marketing, you are laughing. But it was affiliate marketing. So network marketing door closed, kind of. I still do it. I've been doing network marketing on and off the whole time for the whole 5 years. I'm about to hit it hard again because it's just so crazy with what I know now that I didn't know then. Okay. Affiliate marketing was the door that opened. Then, okay, I'm going to talk about this now. We're going to get a little raw, as if we weren't raw already. You can close, it's possible that you close your own doors. That's very possible too. You can close your own doors. And what's the benefit to that? I'm going to give you my example because it's horrible and it's embarrassing. Hey, authenticity is the key, right? Now that I know I'm going to get my 8 figures, I just lay it all out there. I used to drink alcoholic beverages. I did drugs, I did all that stuff. A lot of guys, you guys know that. I was in affiliate marketing. I was doing quite well with certain companies, we'll say. We'll say that. Doing quite well, about to get promoted, about to get on big platforms, about to do stage talks, all that stuff. And because it's not an excuse, but I got into the bottle pretty heavy because I was making $1 million a year. That's why. But that's not why. That's an excuse I'm giving you. I just partied my ass off. That's it. Make $100,000 a month and you're not used to doing that. I'm not telling you. That's what I did. So I effed everything up. I did. I screwed everything up, my opportunities. Well, I started doing lives. Some of you may remember, it was half in the bag. I don't drink anymore. For those of you who are curious, it's been over a year now. But I closed my own door. Now, if you're asking, what bigger door opened after that? Me quitting drinking. So there's always a bigger door that's going to open. That was a weird one. That was a weird turn. Never know what you're going to get on these things. I'm telling you. And then I went from affiliate marketing, because I closed my own door on that. There was the door of getting sober, but then there was the door of starting my own platform. I would have never started my own platform unless I got ostracized. Is that the word? Is that the word? Ostracized? Ostracized? Can someone put that in the chat? I got ostracized from certain circles because of my bad habits. So I got 2 open doors with that. Then I became an educator. I started teaching what worked for me, and that was the biggest door ever, teaching what was working. So another door open. So even though I shouldn't have been drinking, especially online, shouldn't be drinking at all. I'm not going to bash drinkers, because I was a huge one. But what I'm saying is, even though it was self-inflicted, it was a closed door, and that was slammed on me hard, just as I was starting off my career online. And another door opened. I just kept my eyes open. And now, challenges happened as an educator, big challenges. Here we go. Because there's another even bigger door. It's by scaling your teaching methods through online courses and funnels. So you can scale it so you can make sales while you're sleeping. And what door closed? Well, it's not that a door closed for that open door. It's just my needs weren't met. I want 8 figures. I'm not satisfied with 7 figures. So that was like, that door was closed. I couldn't hit 8 figures. And then the door that opened was scaling that process. I can't wait to rewatch this live. I don't even know if this made sense. I kind of have it here, kind of. So I think, be grateful for every door closed. So when a door closes in your face, I should probably think about wrapping this up. I haven't been on a live for so long that I just want to hang out. I kind of miss it. So here we go. You in the gold. I think I can close it with this. I heard something not that long ago, oddly enough, about an oak tree. If an oak tree goes, is this a Bible reference? Anyone? If an oak tree crashes down, bam, it's gone, it's done. But then a bunch of acorns, they scatter, and then they grow a bunch of oaks. I like that. I like that analogy or that metaphor. I like that a lot. Because sometimes you're like that oak tree and you timber, bam! But then all of a sudden, all kinds of little other oaks grow. It's kind of the same reference to a door being slammed in your face and doors opening everywhere. As a matter of fact, it's not only a bigger door, it's many doors that open. And now that I've identified this, I think this is part of why I was really happy yesterday. I've matched it up. I've made the connection that whenever I get a massive door slammed in my face, I should smile and just be observant. Where are the other doors? Like, where are you? I'm observant now. And if I don't see them, I'm going to call my confidant and say, where's the door? Where's the silver lining here, punk? So there you go. That's my little tip for you today in a short little 35 minutes. Because you think I'm done? We're going at least 2 hours tonight. Who feels like they just recently got the door slammed in their face? Well, contact me and I'll show you some open doors. No. Just be aware of That's the main thing I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give you two tips that I'm going to use a lot now because I'm about to go through a lot of more slam doors. It's not that I expect them, is that I know that's part of the process. As I reach these bigger targets and bigger goals, there will be a lot of slam doors. So I'm going to say this. When a door slams in your face, be grateful, number one. I'm kind of making up these steps right now. Be grateful, number one. Number two, pay attention for open doors around. Number three, the doors around you that require the more growth, that are more difficult to walk through, try to hit those first. Get them out of the way. They may be the biggest ones. And number four, if you don't see the open doors, call somebody you can talk to. He may be able to identify them. He may be able to identify them when you cannot. There you go. Those are the 4 tips I have for you on this fine Friday evening when a door gets slammed in your face. And I better stop because I'm just getting on a roll. I love you guys. Have an amazing Friday night, and I will see you all on social media. Bye-bye.